Hello, I am Angelologist Anthony Giarrusso. Now, an angelologist is somebody who studies angels, just like a paleontologist studies everything in the paleo world. And a biologist studies everything in the biology world. Unlike most angelologists, like you might hear on other podcasts or watch on YouTube or Daily Motion, these guys particularly have a strong fascination with the stories of angels as written by, not just by Christianity, but by many different religions of the world. I also carry that interest, but I do things a little bit beyond that. My plan for this series, I'm not sure if I'm actually going to make it a series though. So I really shouldn't say it's a series. Yet. I'm strongly considering making this a series. And I'm really thinking in episode 2, I'm going to talk about my methods of how I communicate with angels. I'm thinking about elaborating on exactly what I do to get my results. And I'm also considering interviewing different angels that I've made connections with, and maybe even find some more angels that I have not made connections with yet. Just like I did with the interview with God series. But for this episode, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm ready to make it a series or not. I might only do 2 episodes, but I might make a whole bunch of episodes. I'm not sure yet. For this episode, I'm going to be telling you all of the things that I've learned about angels, specifically when I communicated with God. So a lot of this stuff is not in the Bible, it's not in the Quran, it's not in the Torah, it's not in any other book. This is me doing my God communications. I think this is going to be a very important episode for people who really have a strong interest in angels because I have communicated with God. Alright, let's get into it. When I interviewed God, God told me that some angels are for a specific person. Some angels are for everybody. Like these would be like public angels. And the ones for you would be like private angels. And there are some angels that work specifically just for God. Most people have at least one guardian angel. Some might not, but most people, if you're listening to me and my voice right now, there is a very high likeliness you have your own guardian angel. Some have 2, some have 3, some have more. God told me, Anthony Michael Giarrusso, me, that I actually have 22 guardian angels that were created specifically for me. And the funny thing is, this might make you laugh, but God told me that all 22 happen to be named Gregory. And that my Gregory guardian angels are kind of like manufactured angels. They are specific to protect me from fallen angels and potential other evil entities out there. That's what God told me that my Gregory guardian angels are for. And that there are different types of guardian angels with different names, and they all have different uses. Some are stronger in different areas, some are weaker in different areas, and some are made for specific tasks, and some can do multi-role type abilities for whatever that human may need. The angel named Giarrusso. So I guess you would probably spell it Gichu. That's how I'm spelling it when I write it down anyway. But it's pronounced Giarrusso, and he is an angel. Guard of the Watchers. Hichu, which I would spell as Hichu, is a different angel. Hichu is the boss of the siders, those who side with God. Anyone who is a sider could be human or could be non-human as well. The 43rd angel, Foigroi, is assigned to God. Not all angels are from Earth. That's right. Not all angels are from this planet. There is an Earth-based alliance between Earth angels, Earth demons, and humans. And it exists because all the parties want to protect their home planet from the devil, who has the ability to destroy this planet. And they also want to protect from the fallen angels taking over this planet. And they want to protect from any other outside evils that might either want to control planet Earth or destroy planet Earth. That is why this alliance, specifically of Earth demons, Earth angels, and humans, exists. I asked God about saber-tooth angels. Could God make me a saber-tooth angel? God told me that He created one saber-tooth angel. Just like the saber teeth on a saber-toothed cat from our prehistory. God claimed to me that He created this angel and then destroyed it immediately because to God it was an abomination. Christ's angel 763 is Widely's. Christ's angels are a specific type of angel that God created to greet Christ, be friends of the Christ, and to love Christ. God made them in time before the Christ existed, just right at the right time. This would have been about over 2,000 years ago. God has also told me that He has continued making Christ angels, and that there are over 455 million Christ angels. Fry's angels. This is a type of angel that is to reduce theft and negative desires. They have about a 50% success rate. God felt like they were successful enough in their use to keep them and not destroy them. Fry's angels are easier to create than humans. There are approximately 7.6 billion with a B. Fry's angels on earth. Fallen angels want to destroy paradise and claim earth as their kingdom to rule over. Fallen angels are the equivalent of human terrorists and dangerous human terrorist organizations. Fallen angels have come to our world and have gone to other worlds where there was somewhat intelligent life, and they taught these other entities. These fallen angels taught these other entities how to commit terrorism. And now, some of these entities who have learned how to commit terrorism are now upsetting God. And the fallen angels are teaching how to do terrorist actions, even though they might not necessarily be doing terrorist actions themselves. They're just teaching how to do the terrorism, literally to upset God. And, that's why it's not okay to be a fallen angel. Gotta discriminate against them harshly now. God told me that there are no understandable ways for human beings at this particular point in time for us to understand how God creates angels. There is also a possibility, with no evidence of being true, that there are in fact potentially hazardous neutral and evil fake angels and replica angels, which are not true angels. All true angels are created by God. Fake angels and replica angels are imposters to the real angels. Neutral fake angels and neutral replica angels only help humans if it is required in their plans for whatever their plans may be. They don't do it out of empathy. Evil angels do not have empathy for humans at all, and these evil fake angels, these evil replica angels, and also fallen angels really do not like humans very much. That is why it is recommended to follow God's orders and end up choosing the choice of fighting with the Christ once you pass away as a ghost. I am Angelologist Anthony Giarrusso. Thank you for listening to what I had to say today. Goodbye.